Hello everybody and welcome to Rue de Temple, number 2, Rue de Temple. This is our lift. It's not really an elevator per se, because you can notice how small it is. Our front door kind of like locks automatically. There's no knob on the outside, so if you leave without a key, you're kind of like what they call SOL. And coming into our apartment, we have foyer and 2 major rooms. And as you can see, they are well lit. This is the dining room space with a terrace. And we're walking into the living room space, also with a terrace. By French standards, this is quite large. It is 138 square meters. Everything's done in meters, not feet in here. And there we got a hard worker trying to get this place ready to get some furniture that we will hopefully have this coming week. We do have all of our boxes here, and we are starting to bring over some of our clothing, and hopefully in a week or so we will be ready to move in. We have one of our water closets here. A water closet is strictly a toilet, and beyond it is our pantry, which is, again, by French standards, quite large. It will accommodate a whole lot of our stuff. Then our kitchen. We have an unusually large refrigerator in here. This is like twice the size of what we left in our last apartment. No freezer. We have to buy our own freezer. Generally, people here shop 2 or 3 times a week and buy fresh, and they don't freeze much. This is the hole for our microwave. And as an unfurnished apartment, we are lucky to have an oven in it. Generally, you buy all the appliances like the dishwasher, the clothes washer. They will sometimes, depending upon how you cook, leave a stovetop, and in this case they did. It is induction. These cabinets are generous size cabinets, and as you can tell by looking out the window, we have a very French style building across from us. It is a business, and they are relatively quiet people, as they are industrious. Back into the foyer, we have a coat closet, and down a long hallway, we have another closet that is typical of France in that the clothing rack doesn't go across the cabinet. It just occupies one side and holds about half of what a normal rod would hold. First room on the left is the primary suite. We're not allowed to call it a master any longer. It's a rather large room. We can get a king-size bed and 2 nightstands and a bureau easily in here. And again, the door leading onto a balcony and window. Across the hall is called a tub room. It is the primary bathroom, and they call it a bathroom because you take a bath in it. It does have shower nozzle, but it's not considered a shower. It is a tub. Moving on down the hall or across is another large bedroom, but this one doesn't have a closet at all. So we are going to use it as our office, and once again, a door leading onto a balcony. I'll mention too, you'll notice the bare light bulb. All the rooms have bare light bulbs. Unfurnished means you bring your own light fixtures as well. Coming on down, we have a rarity, what Jan calls a unicorn. A second water closet. Finding two water closets, two cleansing rooms, shower or tub, in a 3-bedroom is a unicorn. You just don't get them here. Here is our shower room, quite a large shower, and the 3rd bedroom. Once again, door leading onto a balcony. This one does have a closet, but we're going to use this for storeroom. And as you can see, we have 2 hanging racks for clothes, because we were not going to be able to put everything into all the closets. Then this is our clothes dryer. Dryers over here do not have heating elements. It wrings the water out somewhat to get you prepared to hang it. And everybody has to hang clothes, unless, of course, you buy an American style dryer. And even then, you have to find some way to vent it, because even the modern apartments don't have vents. So it's a quandary. We're back into the main room again. We have what's called blinds, shades, that cover all of the windows in the place, so that when the sun is coming directly in, you close your shade all the way to the ground, and it blocks out the sun. And that's one way that we keep our apartments somewhat cool during all of the heat waves that we have had. Now, you augment that with fans. As you can see, we have one box fan here. We have 2 tower fans in the house, and there are other apartments, and we will be bringing them over shortly and setting them up near the door so they can pull whatever cool air is out there in here. So any place we see sun coming in, we close the blind and keep it out. So this is our new abode. Hope you enjoyed the tour. You notice that we have French doors leading from the hallway into the primary rooms. And that's kind of nice. We can block out noise or whatever. Keep heat inside of here if we're, between here and our bedroom in the winter. As which heat, water, hot water, everything is included in our rent here. Trash, cleaning in the hallway, stairways, elevators, and so on. Everything except electric and Wi-Fi. And with all this sunlight, we're not going to need much in the way of electricity, except for, like the clothes washer and the stove and oven. So there you go. That is our new home, hopefully to occupy within the next 2 weeks. At that time, when we get everything set up, I'll show you how we decorated, or at least filled some of this space. In addition to what we have in the apartment, we have a terrace on top of the building. This is going to work out really swell come cooler weather. Now, There's a green space up here that does not belong to us, but this rest of this terrace is ours to use. Just over there is the city building spire. Beautiful building. It's called the Palais Royal. Then on around, keep my finger out of the picture, you will notice, let me back up here some, the Twin Towers from the cathedral, visible from our terrace. Two very large landmarks on our skyline. Now, from up here, we can also have a great view of our neighborhood. Let me swing back around again. Don't get seasick on me. Motion sickness. And then, now this is a part of this balcony belongs to the people on the third floor, and this seating area is theirs. But we have the rest of the terrace to use as our own. We have water and electric up here as well. Neat little water spigot fountain. And while we're up here, I'll mention the other end of this building, the basement. We have a very large storage area that we cannot even come close to filling. And beyond that, there is a, I don't know how to put this, an entrance to a cave. This, they found this when they were building the building itself, and they think it was dug by the Romans way back when in order to excavate chalk and create part of the cave system. So we have a very unique building, not only Jan's Unicorn, but also our cave, the terrace. We're getting an awful lot for our money here, and we are fully intending to make use of it.